And after we begin listening to our bodies and noticing the quiet signals we've learned to ignore, something else starts to come into focus. Those signals didn't come out of nowhere. They've been responding to a weight we've been carrying, even when that weight is tied to love. And that kind of weight doesn't arrive all at once. It builds through years of responsibility, through roles we stepped into quietly, through expectations that became routine before we ever stopped to question them. It looks like being the one who remembers everything: appointments, deadlines, birthdays, school forms. And it looks like always being in motion. The pickups, the drop-offs, practices, games, the check-ins, and the weekly errands we run for our parents. We're constantly living out of the car, eating on the go, always planning the next stop before the current one is even finished. And over time, it stops feeling like something we choose. It becomes something we manage. All day, every day, until it gets to the point where we start to feel like we're drowning in more and more responsibility. And as you know, responsibility rarely gets rest. Even in the quiet moments, our minds stay alert, scanning, listening, preparing for what might be needed next. And you don't have to wait long for what's next, because just when you think you might finally have a moment to reset after a long day, here comes one of the children wanting to tell you about a bad experience they had at school today. So you tell yourself, okay, I've got this. And you do your mom thing. You listen, you comfort, you make your baby feel better and tuck them back into bed. And then, when you think you might finally have another chance to have some peace, the phone rings. You think, what is it now? It's your friend in a full-out, non-emergent crisis, needing to be talked off the ledge for the 1500th time this week. Now, I know, naming all of this weight doesn't mean we don't love our families or our friends. It doesn't mean we resent our lives or wish these responsibilities away. It simply means we weren't meant to carry everything and everyone all by ourselves. We love them deeply, but we are exhausted and we need a break. And wanting to rest doesn't cancel out love. And in time, we will begin to take a closer look at how much of this weight didn't come from love alone, but was added little by little through expectations that quietly grew around us. Until one day, we were carrying far more than we ever meant to hold. But you don't have to hold the weight and the meaning at the same time tonight. You don't have to carry it the way you always have. You can learn to carry wisdom without carrying pain. But tonight, there's nothing more you need to figure out. Nothing you need to justify. You don't need to try to balance gratitude and overwhelm. You can let this weight rest outside your body and mind for a moment, knowing that You are safe here. You can sit here for a moment, knowing that this is a soft place to breathe. You're allowed to rest here. So rest.